Think we're live. I think we're live everywhere. Remember, if you see me jamming and there's music playing, it's because I got music playing on the Facebook stream and on the YouTube stream. So if you don't see it, jump over there. If you don't hear it, jump over there. My name is Joel Barnes. I am sweaty right now, man. Holy moly. I tried to do something that normally takes me like 10 minutes, and it didn't take me 10 minutes. All I wanted to do was shower. That's it. It's supposed to be quick, in and out, quick shave. No, I'm sweating, running around, getting ready for the live stream. Anyways, welcome to the live stream. My name is Joel Barnes. You are tuned in to Share the Live Stream. We have called it before Late Lunch, which I think is a cool name. But to be honest with you, I feel like it's more than just Late Lunch. I feel like it's good news and company. And I think that's the name that we're sticking with. This is day 10 of going live. So every Monday through Friday at 1:30, we just show up. Say what's up. What's going on, Yvette? Just say what's up and just share some time together. Today, I'm going to tell you guys, man, we found a dog. Now, let me explain this to y'all a little bit. My daughter's mom, first of all, before I even tell you the story, me and my daughter's mom, we have a great relationship. It's been like, our kid's 13, going on 14 in a couple months. Holy moly. Going on 14 in a couple months. We have had a great relationship this whole time. Not this whole time. Like the first 4 or 5 years, it was rocky. We got through it. It was for the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like we turned, I think, ourselves into a couple that parents for our kid. We have a great relationship. Anyways, all that being said, she stopped by yesterday for a thank you so much, Yvette. I appreciate it. Blessings back. So she stopped by yesterday. Normally she picks up Hannah on Thursday, but she's got some birds that have taken nest in her attic or something like that. So they've chewed at the wires for the Wi-Fi. So the kid can't get on Wi-Fi. So the kid, instead of going to her mom's for school for Friday, stayed with me again. But Melissa wanted to see Hannah, so she comes over. She's running around the house, you know what I'm saying? Just like, when I say that we have a good relationship, I mean, like, she's welcome at my house. We travel together. Like, we have a fantastic co-parenting relationship. We are best friends, like, to be honest. And so anyways, she's over here and, she's running around. I'm watching a show. Hannah's doing whatever she's doing in her bedroom with her friends. And Melissa offers to go walk Gracie, which is much appreciated because I haven't been able to really walk too well lately. So she takes Gracie on a walk. She takes her across the street, like right out this window. There's a big field out there, and they're running around in that field, whatever. And Melissa finds a stray dog. Now that's not that odd, actually. Believe it or not, the dog that Melissa has right now was a stray. Gracie's story, which I'll tell you in a second, is a story around strays that started with Melissa. She's just like, stray dogs are like a magnet to her somehow. And so she finds this dog while she's out walking my dog randomly across the street at this particular night. It was just starting to get dark, and I was a little bit nervous about it, but she's got a dog with her. And so, but she goes out here and just randomly finds this like cute little jet black dog. And I can probably pull up a picture of it. But man, she finds this dog, brings the dog in the house, this is all wild to me, right? Because like, this is all foreign for me, is like bringing a stray dog in the house. Then we washed the dog up and she had a bunch of matting, like matted hair and stuff all over the place. And so she basically like ended up cutting a lot of the matting off of the dog and like, maybe I could share. Oh, I wouldn't share it to here. I don't know how to share the picture with y'all right now, but cute dog. Cut some of the matting away, give this dog a bath. Sweet little dog. little black dog. I post about it, right? Well, before I get into that, because I have a whole thing to talk about that. Like, it's pretty wild what the experience was after I posted about the stray dog, man. But anyways, before that, I'll tell you, there's just like another story about how Melissa is like kind of like this magnet to dogs. She, one time she was basically, it was literally when she had just moved into her house, her apartment, the new current apartment she has right now. So years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, she's there. She's not even there for a day. Walks up to the front door, to her front gate. And when she walks up to her front gate, this beautiful red-nosed pit walks up to her, wagging its tail, happy, whatever it is. So she's got this red-nosed pit. She finds this red-nosed pit, beautiful dog. You could tell that it had good owners, no collar, no nothing. She takes the pit in. I come to pick up Hannah. This is 7 years ago. So Hannah was, how was Hannah about to be 14? So, Hannah was like 6, I think. And I think she was about to turn 7, if I remember correctly. And, or that will play a part in the story later. So she picks up this dog. I come to pick up, we're trading. We meet at a mutual destination in a parking lot, kind of between where Melissa lives and where I live. And we're about to do the kids swap. And I expect to see Hannah get out of the car. The door opens and this pit gets out of the car. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And so she introduced me to this pit. And Hannah had named the pit Wrangles. And so Wrangles becomes my dog for a little while. Now, I didn't want the dog. I didn't want to have anything to do with the dog. I was not ready to have a dog. I was like, there's no way that I can handle a dog. I've worked so much. I work at night, blah, 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 blah. This is when I was running nightclubs. So I was like, there's no way. Day one, take care of the dog. It's amazing. Dog's great. I love having the dog. Hold on one second. Let me just see if maybe that'll help with keeping the screen on. So she keeps the dog. She takes the dog. I take the dog now, and I have the dog begrudgingly, right? Day 1, day 2, day 3. And for me, it was a big deal to like pick up dog poop, like in a bag and pick up the dog poop. And because I'm from Florida and we just let dogs go outside, and it was just a completely different culture. And so I had never kind of been in this, like, your dog poops on the sidewalk culture and then you pick it up. Like, what is going on? And so, but anyways, I start doing this for this dog, and every single time I'm like, this isn't even my dog. I'm picking up this poop. And then the dog's really sweet, and he would just lay there like on his back, like super sweet dog. And so then day 5 comes around, day 6 comes around, and I'm like, man, this dog is like, I think I want to keep this dog. I like this dog. And so if you're just tuning in right now, before I start getting even further into the story, I'm telling you the story of how I got Gracie. And I'm also telling you that because it has to do with Melissa finding a stray dog. And so we find this stray dog. I take in the stray dog because she has a dog already. I take in the stray dog begrudgingly. And when I take in the stray dog, I start to slowly but surely start to like the dog. I start to fall in love with the dog. Like, I'm like, come on, this is weird. Like, whatever. Like, okay, fine, you can sleep in my bed. These are all things that just did not happen. Like back in Florida, where I'm from, man, dogs are outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're out in the yard. They dig holes. They're dirty. They're smelly. You spray them off with a water hose every once in a while if they get too dirty. So I was really weird. It was really weird that there was a dog that was inside. You know what I'm saying? And so anyways, I start having this dog inside, and it starts growing on me. And I'm like, all right, fine. You can sleep in bed, whatever, with me, whatever. You could come up on the couch. I remember I wouldn't let it on the couch, nothing. And so anyways, day 7, we had been putting up flyers all over the neighborhood. And we put up these flyers, and when we put up these flyers, Melissa was putting up these flyers. The neighborhood where the dog was found, someone finally called on day 7, 6 or 7, and was like, and I'll never forget. I get a phone call, and I answer. I'm like, hello. He's like, hello, are you having my dog? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Describe your dog, because now I like the dog, so I really want to get rid of the dog. Describe the dog. His name is Rocco. He responds to Rocco. He's this, he's this, he's this, he's got this, he's got this. I look over, I'm like, Rocco. And he looks. I'm like, damn it. So this is the dog. So I got Rocco. But this dude on the other end of the phone, he's got this dog. He knows where the dog is. I have the dog. And he's like, hey, can you watch him for one more day? I got to work. I'm like, what? So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll watch him for one more day. Now the begrudgingly part of picking up his dog poop starts to. Now I'm like, oh, I got to pick up this dog's poop again for another day? Ugh. Fine. I'm not even going to get to keep the dog. And so anyways, I do it. Saturday comes. He calls me on Saturday. He goes, hey, amigo, do you mind if you keep the dog for one more day? Work again tonight. I'm like, bro, I found your dog, bro. You know what I'm saying? I found your dog. Your whole dog was lost. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's mom finds the dog. I'm taking care of this dog. I'm like picking up the dog poop for this dog. I'm feeding the dog. I bought the dog a leash. I'm starting to like this dog. And you want me to keep him again a second day? And so in my mind in that moment, I was like, all right, look, if he doesn't pick this dog up Sunday, that's it. I'm never answering the phone again. I'm going to steal this dog. This is a true story. My daughter loves the dog. My daughter's named him Wrangles, but now we know his real name is Rocco. I'm keeping the dog. If he doesn't call. Sure enough, Sunday he calls. Sure enough. He's like, I'm on my way. I'm like, oh, on his way to pick up his dog. So he's on his way. He's coming back to pick up his dog. Comes and picks up the dog. He takes the dog by the leash, by the collar, because I took back the leash. I was like, this is my leash. I bought this leash. And he takes the dog and he's leaving. And as he's leaving, he's walking away. He says, when he has puppies, you're going to get the first choice. I'm like, yeah, right, bro. Like seriously, there's no way that's going to happen because you didn't even come get your dog the first day. You left him here with me for 2 more days. You don't care about this dog. You're definitely not going to remember to give me first pick at the next dog. And I don't even know if I want a dog anymore anyway. 6 months later. 6 months later. No joke. 6 months later. I had saved the dude's number in my phone for some reason as Rocco's owner. I saved the number in there. This dude calls me back. I see Rocco's owner calling. And I'm like, what does this dude want? Did he lose his dog again? Hello? He goes, hey, Mr. Joel, your puppy is ready. I was like, what? My what is ready? And he says, yeah, your puppy is ready. I told you, you get first choice. The puppy had babies. True story. So I go over there. And I go over there with my girlfriend at the time, and we just sit there. And I don't tell anybody. I don't tell Hannah about it, because I didn't really know if I was going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I go there, and there are 12 puppies in this dude's backyard, and they are flipping adorable. I mean, I should have had a slideshow ready to go because Gracie was the cutest dog ever when she was a baby, and there's 12 of them. And there's only one that he wouldn't let me choose because it was all white. And his kid had chosen. And so you can see his kid off to the side, like, please don't choose that one. And he's like holding him or whatever it is. And I was like, I'm not going to choose your puppy, bro. So anyways, I decided to choose the only way I could tell who the dogs were or which dog was which or keep up with them was if there was a spot on the back of one of the dog's neck, right here on the back of the neck. Gracie still has that spot on her neck. And I was just able to follow that around. And every time I picked up that one, I wanted a girl. And she was super sweet. And that's how we got Gracie. So we got Gracie through Hannah's mom, who found a stray, okay? The dog that Melissa has to this day is a stray. Someone else found it. Our friends Robbie and Glenda found this dog. He was a stray. He was a pit. But they knew who to call. Call Melissa. She'll take her. So Melissa has a stray pit right now named Ocho. And then she's out and walking this dog, this little black dog. She finds this little black dog. She takes care of it. She's like a dog whisperer, man. I'm telling you. Some people are just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they just have this spirit or this energy where we're like, it's weird that live on IG doesn't give you a timer, but I have a timer here on it. If you're, I'm gonna pause the story real quick. If you're tuned in right now, do me a favor, follow either the facebook.com/we have to share one, or go over to YouTube and search it up. You can search up my name, Joel Barnes. Search for share.the livestream, livestream one word, and just follow. It would. I'm not stopping. I'm not going to stop showing up at 1:30. It's part of the mission. Part of the thing is to be present, to show up for people, and make sure people know that they're not alone. And so while we do all that stuff, will help us grow the community and the alerts. Like even if you mute the alerts or something, I don't know, but just help follow it and like it and do all that stuff. Share it if you want to. But anyways, so back to the story. She finds this dog across the street. She brings the dog in. Hannah, of course, falls in love with this dog. They're both in there giving the dog a bath, and I'm just watching her. They're snipping her. They're cutting her hair and all this stuff, and it's really, really cute, super cute. Let me see if this is updated yet, so I can show you all a picture. And this dog is just adorable. Like this dog is that we find is that she found is just incredibly adorable. And library maybe. Yeah, maybe I can share this. Let's see. So if you're tuned in on Instagram, you won't be able to see this, but you could actually go to my Instagram page and look how cute this dog is right now. But if you're watching the live stream on Facebook or YouTube, you're going to be able to see our screen share in just a second. I don't know. There's not enough ways to do what I want to do on this particular app. That's Homer jamming. This is the soundtrack we're listening to. Chill vibes, chill and aesthetic music. I think I'm gonna have to pause this for a second. Boom. I'm gonna stop sharing that, and then I'm going to stop sharing screen, share screen, do a different one, go to application window. You know, this thing does not like Apple. That's what I'm realizing. This thing does not like Apple at all. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to share the screen. Anyways, super cute picture. If you want to see how cute this dog is, just go to my Instagram at joeldavidbarnes, and you can see how cute this dog is, like the one that we found yesterday. So we found this pup, and they've done, kind of done the whole thing where they've taken the dog in, they've basically bathed the dog. Francis, what's up, G? Yo, don't worry, we're doing the computer build soon. I'm just trying to raise some funds, brother. We're gonna get there though. Anyways, the guy that's gonna build our streaming computer just logged on. So hey, if you want to chip in on that, I'm not gonna stop you, and all the information is in the bio or the caption. So anyways, found the dog, fixed the dog up, kind of cut the dog's eye, like the hair around its eyes so that you can see its eyes better, like cut some of the matting away, most of the matting away. Her ear was so matted that it's still really matted, and we don't know where the ear stops and where the matting starts. But this dog was just in bad shape, totally stunk. Had to get washed up real good, so they gave her a good solid bath. Some super cute pictures. You can see them on my Instagram if you want to go check it out. But so now we have this dog in our possession, and Melissa ended up taking the dog home for tonight. I know that the goal is for us to keep the dog. I know Hannah wants us to keep the dog. I get it. I don't know if we're going to keep the dog. I can barely feed the two of us and Gracie right now. But so this other dog is over at Melissa's house right now. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that I think is pretty incredible. I sent out a post I sent out a post. Now, I don't want this to turn. I don't want it to get weird. Okay, hear me out. I love animals a lot. I love humans a lot. I posted about this dog on my Instagram, on my Facebook, and I put it in a couple of the neighborhood like area things. That post has been shared over 300 or 400 times. It's been liked a ton. It's been commented on. People have commented and given me every single bit of advice that you could possibly get. You need to get him registered with the FBI of dogs. You need to do this. You need to do that. You hear, like, people sent me, this one woman sent me a screenshot of like 12 different places that I had to register this dog at. Now look, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a lot. I was like, what? It's overwhelming. I wake up this morning, my Instagram, my Facebook still blowing up. We found this puppy. We still have this puppy in care. The puppy is in good hands right now. It is cared for. It is being fed. It is being loved. Melissa literally just texted me and said, we just woke up from our nap. Like we're napping. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in good hands. It's being loved. What if I'm gonna say something real like controversial right now. I feel like I feel weird. I feel like it's a controversial thought right now that I'm having, and a controversial feeling right now that I'm having. And I know that people are gonna like be super pissed about the fact that I'm gonna say it anyway. Like, what if we actually cared about human beings like that? What if we actually cared enough to support human beings, even a tenth, even a third of the way that I have got the response about caring for this dog? And I'm not saying that dogs are not. We have the dog. We're feeding the dog. We're taking care of the dog. Obviously, we know that this dog is important, and its life is important, and the fact that it is outside and stranded and doesn't have anything to eat and is dirty and is matted is important. And we're doing everything we can do to take care of this dog. But what if we took care of actual human beings that way? We have a stray dog. We have a stray dog, a stray life, a stray animal in our possession right now. And we're taking care of that animal. And that animal is living the life right now. The life. But what if with all the outpour of, people are like, Joel, you're a hero. Joel, you're a saint. Thank you for loving on this dog. What are you talking about? I love on human beings. Like actual, I don't know. And that's the thing. That's where I don't want to get it tripped up. It's clear that we care about this animal. It's clear that we care about this dog. We're taking care of the dog. But I also care about human beings. I care about the people that are close to the edge. I care about the people that are sad in the world today, right now, that are metaphorically out in the rain, that are metaphorically matted and metaphorically like getting like stuck outside of the norm. I care about these people every single day, and I hear crickets when I post about a human being. In relation, in perspective. I post about this dog, the internet goes crazy. You gotta do this. Here's 14 different places you have to register it with. And I've had multiple people that don't know me, don't know anything about me, don't have any idea how much money I have in my pocket or ability that I have to either walk, which I don't exactly, or take care of another animal. And they're like, you should keep it. You should keep the dog. You should do it. And I just think that's incredible. I think it's incredible that we will rally. I mean, rally with conviction. Like I said, this post that I posted it on my Instagram, on my Facebook, into the neighborhoods. Like, right. So Ukrainian Village, a couple of West Loop pages. That's it. Been shared probably 400 or 500 times throughout the world. People all over the place. People in other states are reposting it. There's a person that reposted it in Ohio. There's a person that reposted it in multiple people that reposted in Florida because I'm from Florida. and they just got involved. They got involved because there's a life at stake. There's a puppy at stake. There's a dog. But what about humans? What about us? What about each other? We'll be the first ones to be like, oh, that sounds like a hard post. Let me just scroll past that. Sounds like that guy's having a bad day. Yeah. And it's just blowing my mind. And I know it's controversial. And I know that it's like, you know, someone's going to get pissed off that I say it. And I'm tired. I don't care. Get pissed off. I'm pissed. It bothers me. The dog is in good hands, guys. I promise the dog is getting in good hands. She's going to be taken care of. We're going to try to figure it out. We're going to try to figure out how to get her back to her owners. And we have a lead. We even have a lead. And you're right. You're right, Matt. Dogs are easy. Humans are, yeah, they're kind of not. They're kind of not. But I don't know. It's just been wild to me. It's been wild to me. It's and don't get me wrong. I think it's been incredible. I think it's been incredible that people have outpoured. You know, but we try to make sure that people understand. Human beings know that they're not alone. That they're not outside in the cold. That if they're beat up, battered, that we want to take care of them too. And that's not going to stop. And we're not going to stop that. We're not going to stop that mentality. We're not going to stop trying to figure out how to take care of each other. We're not going to stop figuring out how to share, not just news like this, but I can't wait until we say, hey, there's a human being that needs XYZ and the internet explodes about it. That's not my goal. This puppy has taught me what my goal is. And I've been super cautious about these goals because I don't want to create a ministry that's like metric based, like 10,000. I don't care about none of that. I need one person to hear something and one person to be impacted at any given moment on any given day. And if one person is impacted by something that happens in my story, that means it's doubled in power. And that's a 200% increase, and I'm okay with it. So I don't need a whole lot of people. I don't need a whole lot of metrics. I don't need a whole lot of stuff like that. But what I will say is that one day I would love it if we would be as passionate about human beings as we are about cute little puppy dogs. Like, part of me was like, yo, if people cared as much about this little black dog as they did about a little black kid, oh man, what would happen in the world? Oh man, what would happen in the world? And so we're going to take care of the dog. We're going to keep figuring it out. We're going to keep making sure that we're taking care of this pup. And we're going to get the pup safe. And, you know, here's the thing. If we need to, don't tell Hannah, but if we need to, we'll keep the dog. Well, if we have to. Okay. We're going to make sure that we do everything else first. But the dog's going to be safe. And I just want that same kind of safety. I want that same desire for us to love on each other. I want that same desire, that same passion, that same excitement when we find a human being that needs a haircut, a human being that needs a bath, a human being that needs some love, a human being that needs some passion, some compassion. I'm saying, like, let's get that fired up. Let's get 400 posts fired up about the you are not alone, about that phrase, about the way that don't forget to share, don't forget to give away something that you have that you could spare. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to step in the same way people want to step in for this dog. Don't forget to step in that same way for each other. Don't look away when you see someone that needs something. Because we as a people don't look away when a dog needs something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's there's something, you know, and dogs are innocent. And dogs are innocent. They haven't done anything. And I've been to a place where I've seen innocence corrupted. I've been to a place. I can tell you the innocence that I've seen, and I've seen an innocent kid turn into a non-innocent kid and kill somebody. So I know dogs are innocent, and I know that we got like, there's a special place, man's best friend. I just want to get that fired up about humans, and I'll say it again: we're taking care of the dog. The dog's gonna be good. And I hope that we find the owner, or I hope that dog joins our family. Whatever it is, that dog's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure it out. But what if we were able to be that compassionate for each other? What if your friend who you know just lost someone, what if they heard from you? What if you felt like what if it was as easy to advocate for each other? And I feel like, man, that just feels like so far away. It feels like such a dream. But what if we advocated for each other the way that people advocate for a cute puppy dog, and maybe not a cute puppy dog, maybe like a pit? There's whole pages dedicated to rescuing pits because they have such a bad reputation and blah 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 blah. But like, you know what? Where's all the pages about making sure that people are caring for each other and love each other? And I don't know. It doesn't have to be a church. You don't have to find it all. You don't have to find care and compassion and thought for each other and empathy at a church. You don't have to find it. You don't have to find it anywhere that anywhere in particular. You can find it everywhere. But that's what I got. And you know, and it felt weird. I'm glad that I've had a chance to process it a little bit, but it's felt a little bit weird. I'm not going to lie to you. It's felt a little bit weird having the thought process. Oh, that's so annoying. So annoying that my Instagram live keeps cutting off. But it felt weird. It has felt weird having the thought process that, like, what if we cared about human beings this way? Because it almost feels cynical. It feels like I'm noticing that I'm noticing what's missing. But that's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I've always done. In every business, in every opportunity, I notice what's missing. And it's not cynical. I notice what's missing and go towards it. Like to shoot the gap, to be exactly there. And that's what's missing. This compassion. Yo, great compassion that everyone's shown for this little puppy dog. You know what I'm saying? Love it. Love it. Yo, let's build compassion for each other. And I don't care that it feels like an insurmountable task. If it's something that God is allowing me to see, it's for a reason. And I don't think that I always have to see positive things for them to be from God. I can notice what's missing. And then be like, yo, this is what we're going to do to fix it. We're going to keep showing up every single day at 1:30 from Monday to Friday, because it's a project that I need. It's something that I need to look forward to, because otherwise there's been days, you don't even know how many days I've just wanted to not show up, to just honestly lay in my bed, out of pain, lay in my bed, pop a couple pills and just be and not feel. And I don't want to do that. And I will caveat that entire segment by saying I do not abuse pills. When I went to my pain specialist on Wednesday, when I went to the pain specialist, he says, how many of XYZ pill do you have right now? And I said how many I had. He said, do you even take them? And I said, I make sure that I do not take them unless I absolutely have to, but otherwise I suffer until I need to, until I have to, because my father was an addict, and it's something that I fight very, very avidly against. So that's that part of the conversation. But I won't lie to you that I've been in enough pain recently that I haven't wanted to show up every single day at 1:30. But I'm gonna keep showing up every single day at 1:30, because there's a dirty, matted human being that's out in the cold that's stuck out there that needs to be brought in and needs to be washed and hugged and wiped with a towel and cuddled on. And I'm willing to be a person that says, yo, let's do it. Let's care for each other the same way we care about stray dogs. Okay. And that's it. And I don't even care if it's controversial. I want it to be controversial. I want it to be something that's like, whoa, you said, I don't care about anything else other than the fact that this dog is being taken care of and there's human beings that need to be taken care of. There's people that need you. There's someone that needs you. There's someone in your life. And if it's you, there's a place to go. You know what I'm saying? There's a place to go. You can go somewhere. You could. I've made myself available. I am continuing to make myself available. You have my information. It's in the comments section. If you need anything, if you need someone to sit with you, someone to pray for you, someone to walk through. I may not have a ton of resources to just drop in your lap and solve everything right now, but I might know where to maybe talk to some people. So if you're that person, if you are that outsider, if you're the one stuck out in the rain, then I just want to let you know that you have a place to be, you have a place to go. And we'll continue to build space for it. And I just pray, I am going to pray right now, God, that you continue to build a space and a place for people to go that feel like they feel like they're out in the cold. They feel like they are matted down with the weight and the trouble of the world. They feel like they're dirty with the infestation of thoughts that are not clean and or tainted and or dark. Lord, for the human beings, let us be as compassionate for human beings as we are about stray pups, Lord. Let us start to build that compassion back to us. Let the chasm between advocating for a dog and advocating for a human, let that chasm close. Let that start to be filled with people that want to be there for each other. Not that we don't want to be there for dogs, because we still want to support your creatures on this earth, and we will continue to serve and protect and support the innocence of your creatures. But let us see the innocence in each other. Let us see the innocence in our children, and let us advocate better for each other. Just continue to build on advocating. It's not either or. It's not advocate for humans or advocate for dogs. It's advocate for both. And let's get excited about both. Let's get excited about advocacy for both, for lifting each other up and taking care of your creatures. We ask all these things in your name. Amen. And that's it. That's what I got. That's today. That's today's stream. And this is day 10. We've done this 10 times. And it doesn't look like the audience is building, and that's okay. That's the weird part. Doesn't matter. I'm still showing up next Monday. And I'm still going to do it. And we're still going to invite more people in. And we're still going to have more conversations. And we're just going to show up, man, and make sure, just like in I Am Legend, when he went to that pier every single day at noon and said, if you're around, I got food, I got shelter, I got water. Yo, if you're around, if you're listening to this, if you catch this at any time, whatever time it is, hopefully my information is close enough. By at joeldavidbarnes is my Instagram. We have to share is our Instagram. Joel at wehavetoshare.com is my email. If you need anything, if you need someone to sit with you, someone to pray with you, someone to share time with you, someone to get on either a face-to-face. I can't really travel too much because I'm kind of hurt, but if you need someone to get on like a live, if you want to do a Bible study, if you're not alone, you've got somebody that's got his hand up in the air and willing to do life with you, to be with you, and to support you in any way that I can. You know what I'm saying? And then more, and then expect God to do the rest. So that's all we got. Last thing I say every single show, just don't forget to share. Don't forget to share. We have enough. You have enough. Don't forget to share. And when I say you have enough, it's not just things. I'm not saying you have enough money to share. If it means, if you hear when I say we have enough, if it means problems, and if you have enough, then share. Find a safe person, share, get it off your chest. Find a safe place to process in a healthy way. We have enough. Don't forget to share. Blessings and bruises. We have enough. Just don't forget to share. Don't forget to give it away because you probably didn't make it in the first place on your own. And don't forget to share so that someone else gets to heal from what you're going through, what you have gone through, what your story is. Don't forget to share. We have enough. That is it. Friday night, Friday live stream. We're out. I think I have to end it there. Yes. We're done. Have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. See you on Monday. Peace.